Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So into the previous video, we had discussed about the case one, right? We had discussed about the case query, that how we apply that out and how is it useful, right? We have seen about two different ways for using out the case switch statement. Now, in this particular video, we are going to take out a sample query and apply and check it out regarding the case switch statements. Okay, that's how we can completely apply out a query with the help of some column names and all those things. Okay, so I just do not have any particular table or anything like that. So I will just simply take out an example and form out a query regarding to that. Okay. This is how we are going to proceed on. So I will start it from here. So I would just write out that let's say we would like let's say we would like to modify let's say we would like to modify this modify the table. Okay, let's say we would like to modify a table. Let's say we are having out a table. Okay, and you just want to like to modify out that particular table. Fine. So in that case, basically, let's say if basically we have a department that's name is CS. Okay, I want to okay, I will just write it in a short form that I want to modify the department name, modify the department name that is modify the department name that is CS2. I just want it to be modified onto the computer science. Okay, let me write that onto a new line because it won't come complete out here, so it would be a confusing thing a little bit. CS, I want to convert the CS to the computer science. So here goes the computer and here goes the science. Fine. So I just want to do it for the computer science. That is completed. Fine. Now, if basically I am having next subject as let's say EC, so that shall be changed into electronics. Here I would just write that out here. Electronics and communication. Fine. This is how I just want out the modifications to go. CS is for basically for the computer science, EC for the electronics and communication. Fine. And now basically this is what? Okay, this is what we are going to do out. Now for that I would just want to put out a sample query, and that would actually let me help out to do out these relevant modifications. Okay, so let me get down here with some space. Right here, let's start it from out. So what I'm going to do is that I'll be considering out a variable that will be department underscore name. Okay, and that I'll be entering into my code. Fine. So here goes the case, and the department name which I told the variable name, that is department underscore name, right? Remember I just told this out. Find the case department underscore name. Now when is that particular? So it goes when. Now what modification I want to make? I want to make out the modification into the CS, right? CS is the term, CS is the department, CS is the branch in which I want to make out a modification. For this particular CS I want to do, right? So I just wrote that out here. Next then comes one second, then here goes that, then, and here goes the update, then update. Fine, like this it will be then update. Fine. And let's say my table name that I'm having is, let's say, faculty. Fine, I will just keep this as my table name. Then update, and here goes my table name, that is faculty, FACUL. One second, update, and here goes as faculty. Then update faculty, and here goes the set. Fine. What is the department which I want to change out? So the department is equal to department. In this particular, I'll be writing out the new name which I want to be modified in the place of CS. Okay. So I want the new name to be modified as computer science. Okay, I want this particular name to get out here as modified. So computer science, I have written that out. Now this particular thing was for the very first one that I mentioned, that I want CS to be updated as computer science. Now what if I just want that EC as well to be updated for electronics and communication. So in that case, I would write out now here when in these inverted commas I would write out here EC. Okay. So when EC is there, so in that case then update update faculty set, then update faculty FACULTY, then update faculty. Okay. Faculty would be in small, not in caps, because this is my table name and I have okay FAC faculty. Fine, yeah. Then update faculty and here goes the set. Fine, update faculty set. Now, after that, what is the department name into which I want to do? So here the depart. Okay, department. Fine. So here the department MENT. Fine. For which I want like for EC I just want to change out the department name, right? For instead of EC I just want to print out any other thing. So in that case, my department would be electronics and communication. So it would be electronics and let me just get down. So the department will be electronics and communication. So here goes communication. Fine. Right. So that has well been done. And at last, simply what you could write out here the last thing, that is the end case. Fine. That you could simply mention it out, end case. Now basically there is no such issue in writing out this particular code, and whenever you're going to run this out you will be getting out the output as the changed format. Okay, that you'll be getting your relevant output in the format of a change, right? Like the change would be the whatever you have mentioned out, whatever the word you have mentioned, or whatever the sentence you have mentioned in the department parameter, that will only and only be taken care of, right? Other than that we do not have anything regarding the other ones as well. So when I wrote CS and that I changed to computer science, it will replace CS at every place with the word that is computer science. When I talk about ECE, so in that case it will replace ECE by the term that's electronics and communication. Fine. So hope I am very much clear with this particular thing as well, that how it is gonna work out. Fine. So now what I'll be doing is that I'll be going above. 1 second, let me take out this cursor right here and I will be quickly seeing about the case statement in the SQL. So what's the syntax? The syntax is that there can be two valid ways of going about the case switch statement. The first takes a variable called a case value and matches it with some statement list, right? This is what is happening right now. So in that case, for the first case, we just simply write out case. After that, we wrote out case value, and after that was the when condition. That when underscore value, and then statement underscore list. Right? Same goes for the next, and same goes for the list. And at last, my case has been ended. It means my case has been finished. So basically, it has been ended at last. Second point that we are having, the second considers a search condition instead of variable equality and executes the statement list accordingly. So second and the basically second and one of the important points is that it could consider out a search condition instead of variable equality. Okay, and execute the statement list every. Okay, 1 second. Okay, how did I came over? 1 second. Let me just go down. Yeah, and execute out the statement list accordingly. Fine. Now, in that particular case, what are we having? Case as one of the starting point. As I mentioned, that will be the very starting point which you have out here. Next to that, you have your relevant other questions like when search underscore condition, all those things. For same for this. And at last, the case has been ended. After that, we went on to the example. Into that particular example, we had seen one of the examples that was modifying out the subject name. That was done, and after that, and right here, 1 second, let me go above. Right here, so case department underscore name. Fine. Last was already finished up, right? Now we applied of the condition that whenever C is, then change it to this, and whenever EC, then change it to this, right? So hope I am very much clear with whatever I have referred regarding this case statement. So see you in the next video. Till this is all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care.